Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bahrain Grand Prix. We are here live this evening with GP3, and I am keen on watching this race. We have the two Red Bulls coming out now in Q3, skipping Q1 and Q2 as I had a little bit of work to finish up. However, I am joined by SF1 Panda. Jordan is his name. I think he's here with me. If not, but I'll say, how are you doing
Yeah,
this
I'm right
evening?
here.
He's here. First time streaming with
I'm
me.
good. How is everybody?
Hopefully they're all doing well. A bit touch and go in
What?
Q1 and Q2 with a couple of the drivers we saw, but for some of these guys out here, such as BRL Phantom, our winner in the Australian Grand Prix last week, he is looking to extend his championship. But I'm gonna give you a little question here, Jordan. Who do you think is gonna round out the top three this evening in qualifying?
Uh, I'm definitely gonna have to say BRL Phantom's probably gonna win this. But for P2 and P3, I'm gonna have to go with my boys from Red Bull, Robbie and Albin.
Oh
They've been doing
man,
a lot of practice this week, showing a lot of pace.
running the wings. Kimmy is in the house. What is going on, Kimmy? So let's see. Phantom, it did seem like he was struggling just a bit in a couple of the break zones. This track is quite difficult, especially that downhill left 90-degree turn that kind of throws the car. If you're trying to turn and brake, you're going to lock up and pretty much zoom right past it. Let's see.
For the boys that are not using traction, this is definitely gonna be an interesting race for them. I've been doing practicing this week, and a couple of those tight corners, if you get on it just a bit too much, you're going in a circle. There's nothing stopping you.
I know Carlos was having a bit of trouble, SF1 Evil, with, I think it was turn 3, right after the hairpin, after this long start-finish line. But we're riding on board with Rashi, he's gonna, he took a lot of that curve and he's gonna spin the car. He lost it on that curve.
Robbie is on a good lap right now. We got the two Red Bull boys using slipstream for each other, helping each other out.
Let's see, Rashi. Oh, okay, so Rashi's not gonna probably finish that lap. Is it Sherbert now? No, he's on an out lap. There's a Haas behind him. There's Solex, but he's on an out lap. So Albon is behind Your Robbie. I think Your Robbie will be the first one to cross the line. I know Rashi will, but it's not going to be that competitive of a lap as after he did a little spin. It actually invalidated his lap anyways. So we'll stick on with Your Robbie, and then we're going to give you guys a little sneak peek hot lap of this track. Jamie's here. What is going on? Daiguero's in the house. We'll give you guys a little rundown. One of our very own in GP3, SF1 Goomba, has given us a nice little exclusive hot lap video this week, so we'll get to enjoy that from him. Here comes Your Robbie. What kind of times in a set?
I'm saying around the 126. He's been pretty consistent in that area. High 126. Oh, 127.
Smashes it with a 127.1 currently.
It's the toe, but let's see if they switch it up and let Robbie have the toe for this lap.
So Seifer's going to be the next one to cross
Looks like
the line.
it.
Validated. So Phantom is going to be the next to set his lap.
And he will set a
127.
127.8.
And Seifer jumps in there. I don't know how Seifer jumped in there. Where's he at?
Johnny Sherbert, he's coming around to the final corner to get ready to end his lap.
Exy is in the house. What is going on?
He comes around the final corner. Let's see where he goes.
Sherbert, yes. Sherbert to cross the line. Goes P1.
126.9.
So X just crossed the line with 26.7.
Sui is coming right now around that final corner. He's gonna run a 127.7.
So a lot of these guys close. Only two guys so far in the 26s. Where's everyone else? Rashi's still in the pits. Kuma's out on an out lap. So while Kuma's out on an out lap, we're gonna give you guys
Robbie's
a nice
in the middle of his lap.
look through. Is he gonna extend? He's out of fuel now.
He was on a lap.
So Kimmy's going for Solex, Sherbert, Goomba for the podium. Focus on your job. I am focused on my job there, Eric. Here we go. I'm going to give you guys a nice little hot lap video of SF1 Goomba. Give us a nice little look at it. Jumping into this. You guys are down the Bahrain Grand Prix. Did not study the coordinates. This week across the finish line. DRS is just a little bit. Come up for a little bit of a no-go. This is where a lot of drivers have difficulty breaking down because the car is slightly turning. Goomba nails it and gets down there for the third DRS zone, this bottom straight, which I feel is a bit short for a DRS, but it does pull up the back. And on the 2019, this next corner up here was known as Death Curve in Bahrain, but it's coming uphill now. Easy aspects of it inside curve, still not so clean. Hard on the brakes, just for a moment, getting the car to turn. Coming down another back stretch here. All this time, look at setting nice tip. And here he comes now. Rush into the last hard right onto the throttle. Easy going now onto the throttle. And then up to speed across the line.
The time last lap was a
the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Perfect timing as Robbie's coming around to end his lap. Oh, never mind. He's diving into the pits.
All right, let's jump back through.
Looks like everybody's in the pits right now except for Goomba. Let's see what kind of lap time he sets as he's going to the end of Sector 1 right now.
He's low on fuel though.
He's taking that right. He might be doing a low fuel run. Like, on a track like this for quali, a low fuel run is very important. You want to try and get as much weight out of that car as possible.
He does only have 4 minutes, but I think he might be on an in-lap here. It doesn't look like he's using too much ERS. So this is one thing I wish they could tell you what kind of ERS zone. Oh, he is in medium. Okay, I just realized where that is.
And it looks like he's actually trying to set a fast lap. He was going all out on the back straight and into the turns.
He's the only one
He might be trying to set it.
Let's ride on board with him now, see if he touches that curve.
Sulfur's coming out on the outlap right now. He went outside of that a little wide.
I can see that.
He's just coming up to the final corner.
And he's gonna pull it in the pits.
Looks like he's gonna dive into the pits.
Alright. So
we got Swai out right now. We got Rashi, and then we got Sulfur Hoochie.
Ken Rashi, he predicted himself to get P1. Can he get P1 this evening?
I'm gonna watch on board with Rashi. He seemed pretty fast in Q1 and Q2. I'm curious on what he can set. It looks like he's been holding off on setting a lap, so there's a little bit more grip on the track.
Seaver is just about to cross the line to start his flying lap. And it looks like Sherbert is on an outlap, so we're going to jump with Seaver, see if he can improve on his 127.6.
I'm going to stick with Rashi. I'm curious on what he's going to run.
Seaver running that very, very yellow and blue colored helmet.
Yeah, Rashi's running that blue and purple.
I will say,
big improvement they made in this year's game was the helmets, for sure.
Some of the ones that you can download are definitely worth it. I know the ones I was talking with Marcus last week. The ones they initially released at the beginning of this game, if you got the Schumacher edition, before they could actually release the helmets, they gave you those standard, I think it was 5 or 6 helmets, and they were terrible. And Seaver
they were. It was...
invalidates the lap. We'll ride on board with Rash and see if he can get himself a pole position this evening.
He opens DRS going on that back straight. He almost cut it really close and invalidated. It was very close. If you'd have been an inch more on that curbing.
I will say so far, after looking at all the helmets...
He set a purple Sector 1.
In GP3, I am on board with him. I will say so far winning my Helmet of the Year award. We definitely have to go to SF1 Goomba. He's running that camouflage one, but he had it matched to that that AlphaTauri really well, or AlphaTauri, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, for me, the helmet I'm running with is the Galaxy helmet, and then I got the plaster suit.
Sherbert has
goes
crashed
well
out,
with
I
my...
believe, in the end of Sector 1. Rashi goes and sets a purple Sector 2. So he's definitely flying around here.
He's on pace for a 126.5.
He does have a bit of
See if this AlphaTauri in front of him is going to slow him down at all. Opens DRS. He's going to set a 126.4.
That is
He
good
is
enough for pole
flying.
position right now. So let's see if
He is
Solex can have anything to
flying.
say. Who's going to be the next one to cross? It looks like it's getting Albon's on an out lap. It looks like Phantom will
I'm
be the
watching
next
your
one.
Robbie. He's coming to the end of Sector 2 right now. Yeah. Actually, halfway through Sector 2, he didn't open DRS, though. That's weird.
On board with Robert. See if he can get himself higher than P10, currently on a 128.1. Every place he's touching, there seems to be a yellow flag. But DRS is open.
Yeah.
Is it going to be an improvement? 128.2, so no improvement there. He's going to have one more go at it. Who's going to be next? I think that's Solex who's going to cross the line.
Robbie's about to cross the line.
And he does improve a bit. Robbie's going to cross the line.
Robbie sets a
P3.
126.8.
I believe that was Seifer, however, just made it somehow. So he's on a flying
Let's
lap.
see if Albin can set a good lap for his last lap. He's coming to the end of Sector 2 right now before the double right.
Who's that? That is Goomba. Goomba is going to be the next one to cross the line. Can he improve? No, he stays P7.
Nope.
Solex.
Albin
Rashi,
just set a purple Sector 2.
Rashi just goes and sets a 26.4. Or was that earlier? I'm trying to keep up with this.
That was earlier. That was his first lap.
The color dots in the corner
Let's see what Albin sets.
have lost me this season.
126.8. So that's a Red Bull lockout for...
Look at the times between the two Red Bulls. I don't know if you guys can see it at home.
The team's talented.
126.876
They're in sync with each other every race.
And a 126.879 between the two. So who's left? Seifer. Robert's
3
cross
1,000ths of a second.
That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of Q3. Everybody has crossed the line and finished. Swizz pulls it in the pits. So, starting on pole position for the Bahrain Grand Prix this evening is going to be Rashi, followed by Solex in that Haas, Your Robbie, and SF1 Albon block out the second grid from P3 and P4. Johnny Sherbert, P5, BRL Phantom, our winner of the Australian Grand Prix, P6, Seifer in P7, SF1 Goomba, P8, Swizz P9, and Robert in P10. Now we're going to sit here for quite a bit because I don't know if you can hear me, Swizz. If you just retire the car from the pit, it will end the session a little bit sooner.
Let's see if we can get Rashi in here, though, for that P1 interview. That was a good lap for him. He waited till about the end.
And he predicted it, too. He gave us a little winky face saying Rashi P1.
Let's see if we can get him in here for this. Let's talk a little bit about that GP1 race, though, last week with Antoine.
I didn't get to catch it.
That man.
Oh, yeah, he's one of the fast guys. He would want to look out for.
I caught all the way, I got to stream all the way up until quali ended. And he was just flying around that. He was about a second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, it's something definitely known. If you want to see somebody attack a track in blistering ways that I could probably never even attempt if I tried, take a look at his laps, especially his hot laps. Here we are.
Well,
You want to give him a
since
little
we're going to take this quick break. Oh, he's here? Rashi. What a lap, dude. How are you feeling with Bahrain right now? Looked like you waited to set that lap till the end of it. It was just perfect timing.
Well, I love this track. Q1 went perfect. Q2, I don't really know what happened. I think I invalidated about 3 laps, spun twice, but managed to somehow still get through. And then, as you saw, spun on my first lap in Q3, so I thought, right, just go for a fag, chill out, come back, do it again. come back, put everything I had into that lap, and it paid off.
How are you feeling with today's race? Like with the competition, if you look, you got the past 200 or 2/10 of a second behind you, and then you got the two Red Bulls 3/10 behind you.
Yeah, it's certainly not going to be an easy race, but I'm looking forward to it. Anything's better than last week, so I'll take it.
All right, Rashi, we're gonna
That's
wish you good
good.
luck.
That's good.
Good luck.
Alright, lads, I'll hopefully I'll be speaking to you in about 45 minutes for the podium interviews.
All right,
We'll
catch
see.
you in the race.
Enjoy these
All right,
5
catch you in the
minutes.
race.
Catch you soon, guys.
All right.
He sounds very confident with
Just a bit.
like.
All right, waiting to load up.
I'm
ladies and
just. We're about to take a 5-minute break too. Also, it gives the racers time to get a bite to eat, go to the bathroom or something. Just gives them a short break in between quali and the race.
that, and it gives me a bit so I can run down for the viewers the current championship standings right now. So we're gonna give you guys the combined first this
It
time
gives me a
around.
sec to get a bite to eat also.
Go for it. After the Australian Grand Prix last week, our first round in the championship, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody readied up. Robert has readied up. You guys can see AlphaTauri took the quick lead, followed by Ferrari, Mercedes, Racing Point, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, Red Bull, Haas, Williams, and Renault. We're going to give you guys a really quick look at the GP3 table. As you guys can see, BRL Phantom right now leading the championship, 35 points, followed by Danberg in P2, and that's going to be it for the table because it looks like we're going to go racing. Hopefully everybody's ready. I know I'm ready. Looks like Fana.
I'm eating Cheetos.
Go for it. Is this guy ready? Don't know if he's ready or not. Let's keep an eye out. Let's make sure hopefully everybody had a chance to get their setups and strategies sorted out before Robert has readied up early. It looks like Swizz might not be on the go. But that's they'll just have to have it started from there. Alright, so we're gonna keep on. Get rid of this mini map because nobody really likes. There's your fancy little pit stop strategy. Sometimes that geeks out too, so I'm not gonna be surprised if that's Swizz was disqualified. A couple people getting disqualified and put on the naughty step for this formation lap. So
That's going to affect them so much at the start. They don't get the chance to heat up their tires or anything.
definitely for the guys that are on the mediums, but this track typically does run hot. So if you mind the first, I'd say first 2 or 3 laps, you should be fine after those. Okay, press on. Guys on the soft, Roberts on the soft should be alright after a couple corners. So we have 17 runners who enter this race this evening. How many are going to finish? Who's going to be sitting on the podium this evening? We shall find out. Rashi's really... No, that's not Rashi. That's Solex. Solex is really taking his time. He backed up the 2 Red Bulls. Your Robbie on a medium compound, SF1 Out1 on a soft compound. I'm really intrigued to see the tire strategy through this race and what some of these guys
Sorry,
go
can't
for.
disclose that information.
You're fine. So Rashi pulling up.
But
I think he's still in the backstretch.
like you were saying, I'm excited to see the strategy between these 2 Red Bulls. They're both pretty competitive drivers. Let's see if they can hold it through for the whole race, though.
Because
if you remember last
Red Bull
week-
all the way. I can tell. Well, I'm gonna have to
If
give
you
a big
remember
shout out
last
to my
week,
man,
though,
F1 Grimdog, who's in
with-
that sweet Alfa Romeo car right now.
yeah.
All right.
But if you remember last week with Albin, he had a bad race, and he didn't get to finish.
There were quite a lot of people last week who unfortunately had a bad race. So everybody else is pulling up to the line. We're about ready to go green flag racing after those 5 red lights drop here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Waiting on everybody to line up. Looks like everybody's ready to go.
And
Give
we're
me a
about
better
to go.
camera angle. There we go. 5 red lights are lit. Are we away? Looks like,
And they're lit.
oh,
What a start
here we
from
go.
Albin. He's up into P2. Oh, P1 already. What a start from that
He didn't
Red Bull.
jumpstart, did he?
Let's see if there's any.
We
No,
are
he
into
didn't.
turn
He was
1.
right
There's
on
a
the.
random going wide. Ooh, touch and
Oh,
go.
let's see if anything happens.
I don't see any end plates flying just yet. Couple guys. There's a
Looks
free
like
wide
everybody
there.
got through turn 1 cleanly.
So look at the Red Bull currently leading. Rashi in P2. Solix P3 goes a
Oh,
bit
there went a
wide.
wing plate from a Force India.
Sherbert there.
Looks like. What
Gonna
Force
get it.
India was that? Oh, Swai. He lost his end plate and went wide.
Keep our eyes on some of these guys racing currently. Ooh,
Watching on
Swiss
board.
retired already. Is that going to be a safety car on lap 1? I don't see any indication of a safety car. Gonna keep it on board.
I don't think it should be. That was Swai runs wide. Oh, he's into the wall. Comes on track. It wasn't the safest way to come on track. Definitely cut off Gamerman in the process almost.
Right on board with Sherbert for a second. Grimdog has left the session. Jordan, if you can you send Grimdog invite back into the race for me? Here we go,
Yeah, no problem.
Sherbert. Can he make a move on the Mercedes? He's looking pretty quick. He's gonna round in. Ooh, I think there's a bit of touch on the tires, but it looks like both of them make that corner. So lap 1 is in the books. Grimdog
Albin's
somehow
just pulling away.
passes
He's already
that.
2 seconds ahead, pretty much.
Yeah, kind of really weird. Grimdog somehow set a fastest lap of 11.7 seconds.
11 seconds.
Yo, Robbie gets
Man,
3
this
seconds.
game's. Oh wow. He's gonna have a lot of time to make up. He lost a lot of positions off the start. He went from P3 down to P8. He's gonna have to really work for it.
Taking a look. Toy Boy's
Game's
making all
glitching
that
out.
noise.
Apparently, Fantastic was in first for a minute.
Yeah, that happened over in Australia. Grim's gotten himself back into the lobby. That's good to see. Currently sitting P13. Doesn't drop too much. He has tail held behind him in that AlphaTauri. How's our boy from winning last week? Phantom, he's riding P7 right now. Albin with a 1.9 second gap between himself and Solex. Rashi is falling to P3. He is on those medium
He
compounds.
didn't have a good start. Yeah, he was on the mediums at the start, but he didn't have that.
Solex
Oh, a
has
hash
spun
just
off.
spun out. A hash is out.
Easy under track re-entry. He's minding everybody right there. Oh, that was close between him and Mercedes.
He must not have seen him.
So that's going to
Man,
have
he
to
was
be
off to
Solex.
such a good start for him too.
Definitely going to pull him to the pits. I believe he is missing a lot of his right front wing, some of the end plates and some of the winglets. He cuts across.
What do you think strategy if he's going to go on now? Do you think he's going to do a 2-stop or switch to that hard compound tires and see if he can take it all the way?
A lot of these guys I feel are going to definitely do a 2-stop. We have Fan right on the back of Grimdog. Looks like he's going to wait to make a move. Harrison has
It
just
looks.
joined.
He's putting on a set of hards. He's going to try and go to the end of the race, but he's stuck in the pits. They had to replace his front wing. He's still there.
Right behind SF1 Goomba.
Rashi, he's still falling behind from Albin, but Sherbert's putting the pressure on him.
I don't know.
Let's see if this Renault can make a move on the Williams in the DRS zone. You got a better exit. DRS open.
Better look. Is he going to make a move on Rashi? He's going to feel the inside. He's going to stick it side by side.
Oh, a little bit
He
of touch.
does. Is Rashi going to have a comeback?
You got it to stick though.
We're going to ride with Rashi for just a second. You can see the car is definitely heavy on fuel. He had to lift quite a bit to get around that corner. Yeah, I think the mediums aren't just quite ready. They're not turned up for the softs. I want to know the gap between Albin and Rashi, or not Rashi, but Sherbert now.
Sherbert. It's got to be 3 seconds.
Let's see if he crosses the line, if that resets everything. No, not quite yet. Oh, there we go. So Rashi does have DRS. Now we have a move for Yo Robbie and Seifer. Yo, Robbie moves to the outside. Seifert's going to try to hold the inside line. Gives Yo Robbie just a bit of a squeeze, but Seifert holds on to position. Is Yo Robbie going to have another go at it here? DRS is open for him. They do have Phantom closing in on them. They're going to have a three-way battle for P4 here in just a bit. Let's ride on board with BRL Phantom.
Robbie needs to get by if he wants to be able to keep moving up, because once Phantom gets in this, that three-way battle is going to slow all three of them down a lot.
He has everybody from, you know, P5, P4, even P3 and 2 in his view now. So he might be the kind of a dark horse to watch this race. He's really holding on to him. Brake locker checks the brakes just a bit. Yeah, yellow sector 1. Oh, it's like Cleo and Goomba fighting it out there. Gamer Man gets a 10-second for exceeding track limits. That's really harsh for
That's a bit. Oh, he's spun out. He spun out at the end of turn 3.
I wonder if he just cut like the entire corner.
He's missing an end plate, so he might have hit the wall. And
Amber's on his way through, past the Gunners. Gunners is trying to hold it, but backs out of it. So, Amber's
Albin with a 4-second lead. He is just on cruise control right now.
One to keep an eye on here is Phantom fighting Yo Robbie, and Brambles left the session again. Yo Robbie's gonna go for another move. This time, same as last time on the outside.
Hold on the outside, switch back.
No, but Phantom's thinking about it. Oh, this is going to be pretty delicious here.
Though, coming into that DRS.
Phantom's going to go for a 3 wide into the corner. Is he going to get it?
They're going 3 wide. Robbie on the outside, both of them on medium tires.
Phantom on the inside.
Almost a little bit of a touch.
I think now is when the soft tires are going to start to kind of die off just a bit. Looks like Phantom gets his way through. Robbie's not going to let him go, though, without a fight. While the two Mercedes...
Yeah, the 2 Mercedes behind him.
Yeah, this has helped Robbie catch up a lot. And Cleo's really working on SF1 Goomba here, Racing Point against the Alphatari. But can VRL now get his way up closer? He's currently sitting 2.5 seconds behind
Robbie
Rashi.
with DRS open. Let's see if he's going to try and make a move. Oh, no, not enough room in that straight. That 4-way battle right now, they're all sticking with each other. There's probably so much dirty air going to Robert, though. There's a spin.
Seifert's
Cypher spin.
Oh, and he's reset the track, which is a no-no.
Oh,
that would definitely have to be looked at. Oh, that's got right in the way of SF1 Goomba. And Cleo's right there as well.
Both of them. That's not good. Oh, and a bump from the AlphaTauri to the Mercedes.
Cleo is now
That's Goomba saying, you just cost me a position.
I've seen that once or twice.
I've done that once or twice.
Oh, there's Humpty.
Oh, Goomba going on a move for Cleo, but... Oh, Cleo going wide. Let's see what happens here. Those three are really
right
fighting
there
it
as well,
out for
still.
P7.
Let's run on board with Seifert. Oh, he thought about...
He's making a move on the inside. Oh!
There's not much room to pass there.
No, if you're going to make a move, it's got to be on the outside right there. There's no other options.
Seifert gets a 3-second time penalty for his troubles as well. I wonder, where is Albon? Is at the edge, or the end of that straight. And Rashi is now leading up a trail of cars behind him. He has Sherbert, Phantom, Robbie is there. Robert is not too far off. Already lap 6, 29.
That position battle for 2 through 6 pretty much, it's going to come down to whoever can manage their tires and fuel the best, honestly.
Yeah, the strategy is definitely going to play out in this race, especially with the time penalties this game.
5-second penalty to Gamer Man, speeding in the pit lane.
Here comes Yo Robbie. Will have DRS. So will Phantom and Sherbert. Albon pits.
Albin's in the pits.
He's going for the hard compound. Does he take this to the end?
The hards in Bahrain can last quite a while if you can preserve your tires.
Where's Grim Dog at this time? Albon.
Looks like he's going to come out around P10,
P11. Now. Here comes Robert.
P9.
Okay.
Rashi's now in the lead of this race, and he's starting to pull away from Johnny and Phantom. Now that he has all this clean air to work with, he could go quite a ways with this now. But these guys doing this medium to hard compounds, they're going to have a lot fresher tires than these guys doing the one stop from softs to hards.
Yellow sector 1, not sure what that was for. I missed it, whatever it was. Robbie goes a bit wide. Yeah, at this point I'm just looking at Sherbert thinking he's kind of a sitting duck being on those soft compounds. I wonder if he is going to dive into the pits and put on either a medium or a hard compound.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Is it Robert? I think it was Robert. Robert spun out.
It was Tell Hell. It was Tell Hell and somebody else.
I think it was Robert. Bit of connect. They had a bit of a moment, I think. Oh, there is Cleo off too. Cleo gets food. That was close.
Luckily he
Sherbert's
ghosted, so
thinking
Grimdog
about
through.
Sherbert's in. So you're Robbie and Phantom up in position now. It's their chance to catch Rashi, who's leading this race with 2.2 seconds in the gap. You're Robbie right there, right behind Phantom. Let's see what tires Sherbert puts on. He puts on the hard compound. Is he gonna get Albon? He's on his way out. No, Albon's gonna pass him. See for Joyce.
I think the 2-stop's out of question for this race, except for maybe a couple people, but it doesn't even look like those top tier guys that are in here are opting to do that.
I mean, I think it really comes down to 3 things. You know, your tire pressure, how aggressive you are on the tires, as well as how hot the track is, or how much you're heating those tires up. You could burn through even the mediums really quickly if you tried to go from a medium to a hard, which I think a lot of these guys are. Goomba's gonna do it. You're Robbie, who's still working on
Robbie's
Phantom.
going. He's trying to get close enough to make a move, but he had a bad exit coming out of that turn before the straight. The good thing about these guys racing the day before is I get to see what kind of strategies they're doing, try and base my line off from them.
That is a bit cheeky. I know a lot of drivers actually do that. And I know some of these guys will watch GP2 on tomorrow, and then some of the guys will watch GP1 on Sunday.
Oh, let's see if he makes a move. Robbie, he's gonna open. Oh, he opens DRS. Let's see if he has his DRS on overtake mode.
Just not
he didn't make a move.
Not enough in it, so he's gonna slot behind.
He's still running overtake though. He's gonna try. He might try a move coming in right here.
As you see the leader in the view of these guys, Rashi's opened up a 3.2 second gap now though.
Albin's already up into P5 after that pit stop. He's really trying to get back up there with those guys. He's 2.8 seconds behind SF1 Goomba. And then after that, it just falls off and it's almost 10 seconds.
Grim dives from pits. He's on his way out now. He's on a brand new set of hards. Falls right behind Seafer, Solex.
3 second time penalties of Solex.
Not sure what that was from.
Definitely looked like corner cutting. It was multiple warnings. So
look how close Robbie is now to Phantom. I think these two are going to have a nice little race between each other. They're trying. I think they're battling a lot though. They're actually losing a bit of time to Rashi ahead of them. I wonder if Robbie can get around Phantom and then try to pull that gap between himself and Rashi down. Evening, Ethan. Let's see, Robbie opens DRS now. Can he have a go at Phantom, or is Phantom going to hold him off again on this straight? Sherbert is working on Fanta. DRS is open.
he's going, but the question is he going to have enough real estate to make that move?
Phantom locks up. Phantom now leading this race as Rashi pulls into the pits. And serves a 5-second for some. I didn't see a 5-second. He's gone for the soft compound, so Rashi's definitely on for a 2-stop this evening. So will that best Albon's pit strategy? It's going to be close. We have Sector 3 yellow.
The thing about a 2-stop here is if you do it, you have to be fast enough. Oh, looks like there's a McLaren pulling on the side.
We have a safety car.
McLaren.
Robert gets a
Wow.
5-second for
This
severe
could
collision with Solex. So what is happening here? Solex
Let's
5
see the
seconds.
pit stop strategy now. Though, like at this point, Rashi's probably beating himself up because he pitted and now the safety car's out. He could have taken advantage of this.
I'm thinking for a couple of these guys. Yeah, he is committed to that 2-stop though, so it's still in the cards for him.
This McLaren though, he's not letting Robbie by, even though Robbie has a position. He's kind of just chilling in front of him.
I wonder if the Gunner's is gonna pit. Let's take a look here. Phantom is he gonna pit here? He is
Oh,
definitely gonna dive for the
they're
pits.
gonna let him by.
Grim Dog has
Grim
left the
Dog left
session
again.
Grim.
Looks like those top two guys are going into the pits. They're gonna switch onto a fresher set of tires, which that'll give Goomba P1 for now, and Albin back into P2 if he doesn't pit again. Goomba's in the pits. That's gonna put Albin back in P1.
Albin takes up the lead. Is Phantom gonna come out ahead? Is anybody staying out? Looks like Phantom is gonna pull out to P2 just about. It's gonna be close between some of these
Robbie's
guys.
staying in P3.
Robbie stays in P3 just, but put on the soft compound too. So Rashi
He might
comes
have
out.
just switched up his strategy idea. He might be going for a soft to medium now, which would make sense after like the thing about this safety car is now we're gonna see how many people can think of a strategy on the fly.
Solex dives in the pits, puts on a medium compound. I think you could possibly take those. I don't think you could take those the whole way at this point, depending on how long the safety car stays out.
The mediums aren't gonna last the whole way. It's too soon. If it was like lap 15, maybe, but lap 11, we still got 18 laps left.
We have quite a bit.
Curious on what Alvin's been doing, but he's seen a lot of those people go on those soft compounds tires, which means they're gonna have to pit again. So Albin could be winning with staying out on those hards.
We got a little heads up from Daigero that Rashi actually caused a safety car by sending Faneth into the barriers at some point. Definitely did not catch that. So if that was the case, we'll definitely have to have a clip sent to the stewards.
Definitely, because crashing people out, that's a big no-no. And I know that there's already been a couple clips that have been sent to the stewards today, so.
Oh boy.
The qualifying incidents, man.
No winner, so Gunner is there, Gamerman. Where is Dansberg? Okay. These guys are on the start finish line, so I believe that we'll probably have another, I would say, lap to max 2 laps before the safety car pulls in. As Albon's really trying to keep those tires warm. Oh, that was close. That was very close between.
I'm curious on if Albon's gonna hold them up, or if he's just gonna take off.
No, it's his teammate is on a different strategy. His teammate's on a 2-stop that we know because he's on a soft compound. I think it's going to be massively hard for him to hold up his teammate within a lap or two, especially once the DRS is back, because Robbie's going to be flying with those soft compounds on. I wonder if
Robbie and Phantom, they are both on the soft compound tire. Oh no, it's not. Phantom's not.
I think that will be
5-second penalty.
I think Gamerman hit Albon in the back, so I believe the stewards will definitely remove that. Unless Albon brake checked him relatively hard.
Albon's not even near Gamerman, is he? Albon just went wide. Oh no.
I think he's trying to get Gamerman away from him. Now he got one as well. Interesting.
They definitely should let the front runners pass when it's a safety car. Oh wow, Albon just got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow
Yeah, I think he
flags.
went ghosting to take the clip, and then it gave him a 5 second for that. Interesting.
Man,
Th
those are probably gonna get removed though.
Thank you, Bugmasters. We do appreciate these quality games. Safety car is in this time around. Phantom sitting P2, Yor Robbie P3. And it's going to come down to who has it or who wants it more between, I think, the top four, really. Top five, possibly. Goomba has found himself up to P6. Seifers in P7. Is Albon going to hold these guys up? He sets off now. He's away. Yor Robbie is in P3. However, kind of looks like P4 on the track. This Gamerman is going to go ghost. So Robbie can pull through. Phantom now working on the back of Albon. Can everybody have a clean restart? Let's take a look.
Yellow flag, sector 3. Oh, McLaren.
Couple guys really close to each other. Robert cuts the corner. Oh, there's two cars off there on turn 4. That was Telhell and Solex, I believe. Keep an eye on everybody else. Solex gets a 3-second time penalty. Can you send F1 Grimdog an invite back to the lobby if you could?
Yeah, I can.
I had the glitch, the gear glitch on Albon. Phantom now has Yor Robbie right on him. Yor Robbie on that soft compound. Rashi's on that soft compound. There's two drivers on a 2-stop compared to the guys that are in P1 and P2 on a 1-stop. How will this play out? What has happened here? Not quite sure. Telhell's really struggling around that corner. And for Cleo in P11. A lot of these guys. What has happened to... Okay. To the Ghost. We're going to keep it up where Rachi is trying to claw his way back towards Yor Robbie. Solex working on Seeper. We have Grimdog who's still ghosting. Invite has been sent. Dansberg just behind. These guys all pretty much in a single file now. Keep an eye on that Delta. See if anybody gets super close. We do have Dansberg here. See how Robbie is working on. We have Rashi that's there too. We're gonna jump on board with Rashi as Yor Robbie's thinking about making a move on Phantom, backs out of it. Going up the hill. You can see Albon is in sight still. As Phantom goes a bit wide, Yor Robbie thought about it, pulled behind. Oh, that was close between Rashi and Yor Robbie. Down this main straight. Easy on the brakes. You can see Yor Robbie locks up. He's going to have a run at Phantom though. Will Rashi also have a run? Yes, I think it's back. They won't have it for the start-finish line. It's Phantom or Robbie just goes really far through. Is Rashi going to think about it? He's going to pull the car in. It looks like Phantom was keeping an eye out for him, but it looks like Phantom is going to keep hold of that P3. However, Rashi's going to have DRS. And Robert has left the session. Ooh, that was close between Rashi and Phantom. But Rashi up to P3. Can Yor Robbie collect his teammate now? He's 7/10 down. Oh, the Delta's clicked off for me. Lap 15 out of 29. Yellow sector 1. The Gunners, something happened to them. They're waving yellow flags. We have another safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Looking through. Not sure what has happened. But another safety car has come out. So this is really going to put a screw in the pit stop strategies, I feel. A couple of these guys on soft compounds could probably go and pop on the mediums and take those to the end.
Sorry, I am having some issues with something.
Oh, you're fine. I got it covered.
Another safety car? Let's see if Albin pits and goes onto a medium set of tires.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, especially for some of these guys on the soft compound. They can dive into the pits now and get themselves onto the soft comp or the medium compound and take them to the end. As you see, Rash is going to do so. Robbie's committed.
Albin is.
Albon is diving into the pits.
Albin's pitting.
Sherbert gets a 5-second for severe collision with SF1 Goomba. And Grim is picking up penalties left and right. I happen to wonder if most of these are fake.
Speaking of penalties, Albin had a 5-second.
And I think he just served that as well. So Rashi's going to get out ahead of Albon. Due to that circumstance,
Man,
sure.
this probably upsets Albin so much because he's having penalties that affect him bad, and it's going to affect the race, except some of these penalties he got, he shouldn't have had. Like the one with Gamerman, that Gamerman shouldn't have been in P2 right there.
So if you're a lap down, once the field kind of collects itself, you kind of get sandwiched in, and you cannot move until you're told that you have to unlap yourself, that kind of thing. So you kind of have to hold position, which is a bit frustrating, I would say. That's probably one of the things I hate the most about being under the safety car if you have a lap car ahead of you. It looks like Rash is going to peel up to the back of the group. Albon is starting to pull in. Dan Berg, oh, I have a lovely aerial camera. I'm going to keep a hold of this for just the time being.
Albin's going to have to do a lot of work if he wants to get up into that podium spot. I think he has. Goomba's out?
Goomba is out. I'm not sure where or how it happened. I'm going to take a look here. I'm going to follow on Gamer Man. He's gone really wide.
Wow, the only penalties that Albin has too are those two from that safety car lap, so this could really affect him in his race result.
No idea, Grim. I have no idea. It's the game. So Gamerman pulls up to the back. I'm still not sure what happened to SF1 Goomba here. So it leaves us with one remaining.
Mercedes in the pit.
AlphaTauri.
Grimdog in the pits.
Was in the pits. I think he's serving his drive-through. Now he's going to actually pit. What is he going to get? He's going to put on a new set of mediums and possibly take those to the end. Gamerman was pretty far back. I wonder why Gamerman hasn't decided to pit yet. 6-lap old soft compounds. I'd probably jump in and put on medium compound. His car is bouncing. I don't know if you see that on your screen, but I see it.
Whose car?
Gamerman.
My screen, his car's perfectly fine. Oh, never mind, there it is. There's the bounce.
Grim, you cannot serve a drive-through under safety car, I believe. You have to do it during green flag racing.
No, because Albin served his drive-through with safety car, I think. Oh no, he had a 5-second stop go, never mind.
Get a look at everybody else here. Everybody's pretty much caught up to the back end of the grid. Grim will collect these guys, so just leave Gamerman's kind of sandwiched in there again. So you're Robbie right now, currently leading this Bahrain Grand Prix. Can he hold on? He's going to have to pit. I'm surprised he didn't pit under the safety car. Jordan, I'm really surprised he didn't pit under the safety car. I think
You and I both.
that's kind of put a hint.
He might try and hold these softs till the end of the race, though.
That's almost impossible. If he does that, he's going to win.
And Gamerman just got a 5-second penalty with colliding into Albin.
So you can see Robbie is definitely slowing up the pack, waiting for that safety car to pull in. Phantom right there, Sherbert's right there. Out of nowhere, Solix has got himself back into this race. So we're going to jump on board.
Albin's in P13
Robbie pulls
now
away,
because of that
Phantom's right
collision
there,
with Gamerman.
Sherbert's right there. Let's jump on board with Cleo's. We have this crazy start. Oh, Rashi's gonna get taken here. Now that's Solex 3 wide for the lead as we go into turn 1. We're gonna stay on board.
Wow.
Oh,
Let's see what happens. 3 wide for
you
P1
can't even
and
tell who's got the
P4.
lead here. Oh, Cleo had
Robbie
to cut in.
comes out with it.
Solex on the outside there. We're gonna jump on board with Solex. He has Rashi, Phantom, Sherbert, Yo Robbie just ahead of him. It looks like Yo Robbie's gonna hold on to this lead for the time being. Sherbert in P2, Phantom P3, has Rashi just behind him. Solex is having quite
Albin, he's
a good comeback race so far.
Albin, he had a bad restart because Gamerman collided with him coming into the corner before they went and knocked him down to P13.
Is one thing. Oh, there's a bit of contact between Solex and Rashi.
The Haas. Two penalties.
Oh, there's a
We're
lot,
just
a lot of
getting
stuff going on.
Yellow flag.
I don't
Where's the yellow flags? Oh, nobody. I'm on board with Grimdog. Let's see how much real estate he can make up to that Red Bull of Albin.
Albon is starting to pull away. We have 2 Mercedes going to go after it here. Ooh, that was close. I wonder if Harrison's biting his
A
fingernails.
Ferrari off. Phantom went wide.
Oh, yeah, Phantom's dropped down to P7 now. Let's jump on board with Robert. Oh, Seifer's just dove in like nothing. That was a bit.
Robbie, or Albin's taking advantage of this. He's going to overtake both Mercedes, and he's going to have a good run up to Damsberg for the next sector.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There it goes. Mercedes way off.
Switch back.
It's Phantom's move.
Solex penalty now, too.
Back up to P9. Where
Albin's pulling in that Haas.
I'm not sure where Robert was driving to, but it's not the track. So
He's ready to go to Vietnam. He's going that way.
Phantom moves into P8. So Cleo, who used to race with us quite a while ago, has made his quiet comeback this evening. P5, so he's having a really good quiet race. So it's still holding P4, Rashi P3, Sherbert now. Where is Robbie? Robbie is starting to peel away.
Albin's trying to catch up, but there's just so many things that are going on with Albin right now. He's put in the middle of a sandwich.
With 10 laps left, I can't even tell you who's going to win this race, with given all the penalties on track and what's going on with the pit stop strategies. Anything can
This
happen.
is more exciting than the first British Grand Prix.
There you go.
Oh, spin out. A Mercedes just spun out.
Seifer went for a diving Phantom and it did not work.
And somehow he still has his front wing.
Yeah, Seifer went for a move that was not, it was never going to work.
Goomba has left the session.
He was cracked.
Alvin, DRS is now enabled. He's within DRS range of Damsberg.
Safety car.
Yellow flags, sector 2 and 3.
That would be for Gamerman. And he spun the car again.
Oh, of course. And again.
Yeah, he's having a bit of trouble here. He's on 8 laps old sauce, so his best bet here is to get it into the pits and put on a new set of tires. However, we're going to jump
Albin
through.
almost close enough to make a move on Damsberg, but it just wasn't close enough. That's going to be a good battle for P5, though, with actually P4, because they're all really close with each other. Cleo picking up a penalty.
Rashi 5/10 off of Sherbert. Sherbert 1.2 seconds off of Robbie. Robbie now 8 laps on those soft compounds. I think he's going to have to dive for the pits.
But half of those laps, so you got to remember, half of those were under safety car. Those tires can't be that worn. He could take those to the end of the race, theoretically, if he takes care of his tires.
Rashi gets a 3-second time penalty. Albon, however, right behind Damsberg in that Haas.
He's going to try and make a move.
Phantom is pulling in these guys as well. Phantom, I think, is going to pull back that second and get within the
Albin's
second.
catching up. He's going to make a dive.
Is Albon going to
You
think
wanna
about
make
it?
a
No,
dive?
it's not.
Oh, he backs out of it. He's going to take advantage of this DRS. He got a better exit
Rashi
out
gets
of it.
around Sherbert for P2.
DRS is going to take activated for Albin. He's just reeling in. Damsberg.
Oh, kind of gives him a squeeze.
Contact.
A bit of contact.
Albin, though, he gets the move. He just goes around outside. Let's see what he can do on Cleo. He still has DRS, so he should be able to reel those two in really quickly. The question is he going to be able to catch up to Sherbert and get that Red Bull on the podium?
This has been just a bit of a messy race, I would say. A lot of these guys' adrenaline
A little bit.
still pumping from Australia. I think a couple of guys might have a little bit of PTSD.
Oh, Cleo making a move on the Haas. Cleo got that move stuck.
Seifer gets a 3-second time penalty.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Jump on board with Albon. This is going to be a little hairy. Solex right behind. Gives the Haas just a bit of a touch in the gearbox.
Opens DRS.
And is trying to work on the other.
Taking this, he's saving his overtake.
Yo, Robbie now only
I think
has
Albon's just going to let those two fight it out.
4/10 off of Yo, Robbie. Sherbert gets a 3-second time
Sherbert
penalty.
with a penalty.
Oh!
Oh, Albon making a move.
Oh, that was not gonna work. Holds onto the car though, drops a couple positions, but he holds onto the car. P8 now. That was a bit too close for comfort.
Like he should have been given a little bit more room though in the defense of the Red Bull, because he was right next to him coming into it.
Here goes Phantom on Dansberg down the start-finish line. Can he make a move? He's going to go to the inside.
Rashi took over the lead.
Rashi has taken over.
Let's see if Robbie can come back and make a move.
Solex gets
He
another
has
3-second
DRS.
time
He
penalty.
takes a peek.
Solex is going to go for a move on Cleo. On the inside. Was there a touch? I could not tell. Ooh, that was close. Solex goes a bit wide. Cleo had to check up. Sherbert now.
Rashi's going to start falling away now though. Those mediums are fresher than those softs.
Yeah, I wonder if Yo Robbie is going to take this to the end. Because he has Sherbert just behind him now as well.
But if you were in that Red Bull right now, would you risk pitting? Because then you could go all the way from P3 to who knows.
I have no idea. Yeah, because he's going to pit. He's going to drop probably down to at least P12. Maybe, yeah, P12. He'd probably enter the track just ahead of Grimdog. Because I believe the pits...
I think his best bet would be to stay out.
He's going to have to do some massive tire saving. Tell how it gets around Seifer. Everybody's kind of swapping positions again.
Rashi's pulling away from everybody. Albon's caught back up with Damsberg. Let's see if he can make an identical move this time around.
Here we go. Phantom having DRS.
Uses overtake and opens DRS.
Yo Robbie
He's
pits.
just going to go right by him.
Solex is thinking about a move on Cleo. Not better of it.
Albon got
just
past
behind.
Damsberg. He's going to try and reel in Phantom.
Sherbert now sitting P2, 1.8 seconds between himself and Rashi.
Robbie from the Kia.
Phantom is thinking about making a move on
Oh,
Solex.
I saw
He backed out of it.
I saw a wing plate go flying.
Oh, that's it.
Who was it?
I think it was Solex. Oh, that's close. Gonna try to make a move. Oh, there's a bit of a touch. And he touches Albon.
Oh.
There's now.
There goes the Red Bull's wing.
And the other side of Solex is. Solex gets a 3-second time penalty. These guys are getting really scrappy at the back. Oh, no. Solex is going to try to hold on to it.
His bumper cars are racing.
Phantom makes his way through. Solex backs out of it.
Something happened to Phantom's mistake. He just dropped a couple positions. It looks like he spun out.
Yeah, you can tell. I don't know if Solex is going to hold on to the car. He has a couple laps. He's got 6 laps left. And you can tell those end plates are missing because he's really fighting with understeer. He has his teammate just behind him. As well as
Albon's gonna have to pit again unless he can manage to hold that wing damage. Looks like he's opting not to pit, but that's gonna be a tough time for him with these quick corners.
Fanta has left the session. I think he might be having a little bit of connectivity issues. You can shoot him an invite back in. Phantom up at P4. Cleo holding on P3. Rashi is now 2.1 seconds on the road from Johnny Sherbert. Oh, these guys are just... I can't catch my breath with these guys. Robert is in P8 fighting Solex. Solex having that damaged wing. Is he going to think about a move here?
Robert
Oh, he's.
Robbie's up in P10, and
Oof.
Albin, he's doing what he can with Cleo and Phantom fighting. He might still be able to pull out a podium for this.
Well, we'll definitely have to take a look at all the penalties, see how accurate they really are after the race. 'Cause some of these, I think these guys
Oh, definitely.
have gotten a bit ridiculous. Working on Phantom. Phantom is starting to catch Cleo just a bit. If he is within that 1 second, so once they hit that DRS detection zone, he will be able to have it. Can he get his way around Cleo and secure another podium for
Cleo is probably feeling all of this pressure right now because he has Albin and Phantom right behind him, and then Damsberg, he can still catch up and just go through all of it.
Grimdog.
Yellow flag. Oh,
Out.
Grimdog's out.
Where is he crashed out at? I'm gonna keep an eye on Phantom. Oh, he's hit the death curve.
Oh, Phantom made a move on Cleo. And he got it. He made a stick.
Oh, Cleo's gonna come
Albin's
back
right
at him
behind
though.
him.
Let's jump on board with Albon. Watch this battle. Phantom should just about have this though. He does have DRS in this section. Solix gets another 3-second
Albin,
time
he
penalty.
can't make a move right through there.
It's one of the hardest places I feel on this track to pass. And Albon locks up really heavy in that front right.
He went from leading the race to having some issues, and now he's just trying to fight his way back through the field, but... Oh, something happened.
Not sure what that was
He
about.
just lost a lot of time.
I think he just kind of backed out of it. Or he was...
I think he's hoping that maybe they make a bad move on each other and take each other out. You never know what's going through the racers' minds while they're going until after the race.
Exactly. The Delta keeps disappearing for me as soon as I was going to speak about it.
Yeah, me too.
It's getting annoying. Phantom now.
So how are you feeling for tomorrow's race though? After watching this?
I bid you in GP2, all you guys tomorrow. Good luck and have fun.
Like, cause you're in GP2, aren't you? Right?
No, I actually do not race. I'm an exclusive streamer. I did used to race, but with the time difference, it's pretty difficult for me to jump in with these guys. And it was like...
You're telling me I'm in America also, and with them being 5 hours ahead of me, it's like, ugh.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago, I did race, and then 2 seasons ago, they really needed a streamer, so decided to take a bit of a break and help these guys with the streaming.
Yeah, for me, I help out when I can, but when it comes to Friday, that's when I really gotta get my head together and focus on that one thing.
And seeing from this race, there's definitely going to be a lot to focus on tomorrow. Albon right now.
There's definitely gonna be a lot of practicing tonight.
P5 trying to work on Cleo as Phantom has kind of checked out from Cleo, is up 1 second up the road, so canceling on Cleo's chance of having DRS. 3 laps remain in this race. Rashi currently leading this race. Sherbert in P2. Sherbert's had a nice quiet race. He's put himself into that podium position. Phantom holding on.
Rashi came into this race though pretty confident, and we can see why now. He has a comfortable 5-second lead. It's like he's untouchable right now.
There's one man I want to keep an eye on here, and it's Yo Robbie, who has soft compounds on. So does Solex and Telhelm. But Yo Robbie is now going to be within a second of Robert in that Mercedes. And I think things are going to get a bit spicy as we have Cleo working on Albon. Albon makes his way through on Cleo. Cleo's going to have a look back though.
Penalty.
He's going to think about it. Albon and him are going to go side by side.
Albon has it.
Ooh, that was close.
Albon's going to have the better exit out of that.
Robbie now half a second behind Robert there in the Mercedes.
Albon, he can see that podium right in front of him. Let's see if he can go after it with just a few laps remaining. He's going to have to really push his Red Bull hard. Ooh, big lockup.
Leo just rolls.
Those tires are getting pretty worn by now.
Yeah.
Albon, he's He's trying to close that gap, but that gap's just going up. That wing, that end plate's making a big difference for Albon right now.
Is Robbie gonna think about it? He thought about it with Robert just ahead of him. You have your Robbie fighting Robert. What a name. Ooh. Is he gonna have better grip here? I wouldn't go for a move just yet. Oh, that was close. Robert, I think, had a little bit of a panic attack with the brakes. Robbie's gonna have a move here. Yellow sector.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
Ooh, that's close.
It was gamer, man.
All right, Robbie now on the start-finish line with DRS. Can he get his move done on Robert? Goes to the inside line. Robert tries to give him a bit of a squeeze, but it's already too late as your Robbie moves up to P7. Now he has Dansberg just
2 laps
ahead of him.
remaining.
Right? This is a penultimate lap of this GP3 Bahrain Grand Prix.
A big determining thing of what happens the rest that last lap is gonna be who can set a move up on this lap. Albon, he's almost within a second of BRL Phantom.
Oh, he almost
if he can
lost
get,
it too.
He loses it. He loses it a little.
Gave himself a 3 second for his troubles.
Oh,
Cleo
no.
might sneak into
Let's see if he can get him though.
podium somehow. I have a feeling. I don't know the penalty situation.
Well, with Cleo though, we got to think he has a lot of penalties.
Does he? Okay.
He has a lot of corner cutting penalties.
Yeah, a lot of these guys do. It seems to be.
Albon, he's almost within a second. He needs to get there if he wants to get that podium, but BRL Phantom's going fast enough to hold him back.
Everybody's pretty much spaced out. Albon's
He's within a second though.
trying to work.
Albon's within a second. He's gonna have DRS
This might be the best
if he can get.
battle to watch towards the end of the race.
Oh, never mind.
Your Robbie's really close to Dansberg now too.
He's out of that DRS range now.
Looks like
Albon really needed that DRS if he wanted to make a move for the podium, but he's still catching 9/10.
Here comes your Robbie on Dansberg. He will have DRS. Is he close enough for a move? He is flying. And he's going to go for the inside
Final
look.
lap.
Ooh, that was close.
Albon's 7/10 away from Phantom. He might be able to pull this off. He has DRS. He's catching him fairly quickly. Oh man, this is going to be a battle towards the end of this. I bet Phantom's feeling that pressure so much right now too. If I was Phantom, oh man, my adrenaline would be going right now.
Sherbert holding on to P2 very quietly. Cleo right there. Maybe waiting in the wake.
Oh,
Pick up any scrap. But we're gonna.
Albon had a better exit. He's up. He went up 2/10.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Phantom
a
locked up. Albon.
gap here.
We're Albon with DRS. He might have a shot to overtake him coming into this corner. Ah, he's too far back.
Yeah, he's
See what
locked up
happens
as well.
here going into these last
We're gonna
few
dump it
corners.
on this guy, who's gonna pick up the W on the track. Rashi, pretty confident coming into this race. He's gonna make it through. And he's gonna cross the line and pick up the checkered flag at the Bahrain Grand Prix for GP3. Sherbert, who's had quite a bit of a quiet race, and sometimes that's what gets you the best results. Here comes
Albon's
Sherbert.
not gonna have enough real estate. If he'd had one more lap,
P2.
oh maybe he might try and make a move. He might.
On the cross.
Albon.
Oh, Phantom's going to P2 off the penalties.
Man. Albon's gone to P6 off from penalties. P7.
Oh man, so some of those are going to have to be taken a look at. Robbie goes P5, Cleo P6, Robert stays P7, Seepers P9, Solex. See where he crosses the line. Tell hell. Couple guys here in the back still. Solex. Yeah, I did not expect that from a couple of the penalties up top. I didn't think Sherbert had that many penalties. But
Hey, I didn't either.
we'll say. Solex crosses the line in P10. Tell hell. He's going to cross the line in P11. Fanta P12. And Gamer in P13. So I'm going to keep it up with Tell hell. The only sole remaining AlphaTauri to cross the line this evening goes P10. Gets Solex. That's quite interesting. Sherbert has left the session.
Wow, I just
And to cross the line. There you guys have it. Jordan, my man, if you can invite Rashi, Sherbert, and Phantom into this, we're going to do that podium interview just today. Driver of the day, Dansberg gets driver of the day. Nice. I like that they don't have to do that. Or we don't have to do it anymore. I know, Daggero. You'll have to send that clip in.
Oh,
Here you guys
Nathan,
are. You guys have
no.
that podium interview. That podium celebration. I'll give you guys the rundown
Hello?
of.
not now.
Yeah, give me a second, Rashi.
Hey, Panda. Jordan. You hear me, dude?
Not now. We're in the middle of a stream.
Like, I'm using my phone right now, dude. On top of, like, using this old headset because I broke my headset. I can't hear you. I'm trying to figure this stuff out, dude. If that makes sense. Okay, you're playing through my phone. That's what I was hearing. Hold up. Hello?
In a stream right now.
Oh, I can hear you, dude. I'm trying to get this thing to work, if that makes sense, dude.
I'll
Sorry
talk
if I
to
intruded
you
on
in
your
a
party.
little. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of the top 10. Rashi picks up the win. Phantom P2, Sherbert P3, Dansberg P4, Your Robbie, Cleo, Albon, Robert, Seifer, Telhell, Solex, Fanta, Gamerman, and we've lost out Grim, Goomba, Gunners, and Swizz from this Bahrain Grand Prix. Is everybody here in the party this evening?
Rhodes, look at Facebook real quick.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, I see it.
I hear Rashi.
I hear rap.
Dude, told you I'll be back, didn't I?
We're missing somebody though. There's four people in here. We're missing one.
Think
We got P3.
I think Sherbert.
Ducked out.
Yeah, it's Sherbert.
All right, can you, real quick,
Alright,
Rashi, can you do me a
Real quick, Rashi, can you do me
favor
a
and mute your mic? 'Cause it's
favor
echoing.
and mute your mic because it's echoing.
Yep, no worries.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna kick off the podium interview. So
Podium
making
interview.
it 2 out of 2,
Making it
Phantom.
2 out of 2.
Congratulations, that was quite a interesting race yet again. But you kept yourself pretty tucked in there the entire time, fighting Albon and Your Robbie and Rashi for a couple of laps. Just give us a rundown because it seemed like you did what you had to do and get yourself back up on P2, keeping the penalties low on track as well.
Yeah, the start was pretty interesting. Being around a mix of people with the softs and mediums. Just kind of stick with the cars and stay within the DRS range of everyone else. Can't remember who was it. It was a little hectic between me and Robbie and then one of the other cars in front. The double overtake at turn 3. But it was basically just keep it clean and stay on the mediums and then go to hards after the safety car happened. And then after that, it was just kind of keep the nose clean and push the end and save the tires.
No, it's
I don't mean to intrude right here, but I'm gonna have to get off early. I got some stuff I gotta go do. But good race, guys.
Thanks, Panda.
all right. We're gonna
See you,
move
Rhodes.
on.
All right.
See you, Rhodes.
Can't take anything away, Phantom. That
Can't
was an
take
excellent
anything
drive.
away.
So,
That was an excellent
what is?
drive. So,
Are we in
what is-
Vietnam next
are
week?
we in
I can't even
Vietnam
remember
next week?
anymore.
I can't even remember anymore.
I believe it's Vietnam,
I believe it's Vietnam.
but till then,
But
congratulations,
till then,
Phantom. We're gonna move on
Congratulations,
to the
Phantom.
man
We're gonna move on.
who was
to
pretty
the man
confident at the beginning of this race.
confident at the beginning of this race.
Rashi, I just have to ask, what happened at that start?
I was expecting the light sequence to be longer than it was.
Because it was like, I don't know if you just missed the start or if the medium compound just failed you a little bit compared to being surrounded by a lot of the guys on the soft compound. But yeah, coming through, you were definitely selected the two-stop strategy. However, that safety car came out. Do you think that hindered, or do you think that helped your strategy to finish the race in P1? That is.
Well, I mean, my first pit stop, I pitted lap 9, which was my original strategy. But when I pitted, they wasn't ready for me, so I had 8.4 seconds stop. So but the safety car come out as I was just coming out the pit, so I think it saved my race, if anything.
Now I can't take anything away. Congratulations this evening.
Congratulations.
We're gonna move it on into next
into
tomorrow night, actually, guys.
tomorrow.
We'll be back at the Bahrain Grand Prix for
Bahrain
GP2.
Prix
It'll be their turn to attack this track and see what kind of race they can have. I wonder if there'll be any rain. No, I'm just kidding. It never rains at Bahrain, even though it has rain in the name. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to tune into that race, same time, same channel, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. And one final congratulations to Sherbert, Phantom, and yourself, Rashi. But we'll see you guys later on. Good night.